Hi everyone, I'm Ashley. Welcome to my channel. I'm happy you're here. Today I'm going to be doing the Mama Bear book tag. I believe that Taylor from Tales and Treats with Tay originally created this tag, and then I was tagged by Lucy from the Lucy Chronicles to do this. So I will leave a link to both of their channels in the description below. This tag is, if you're a mother, you can answer these questions about your children, and if you don't have any children, then you can answer these questions about your own mother. And so I personally don't have children, so I'm going to be answering these questions about my mom. Her name is Julie, but she's most often referred to as Juju by her 6 grandchildren, who when they were younger couldn't say Julie, so Juju is what came out, and it's just stuck. So I have a great relationship with my mom, and we share a love for books, so this seemed like a really fun and cool tag to do. I'm excited to get started, so let's hop in. Okay, so the first question is a book cover that is mostly their favorite color. And for this, I chose By Way of the Moonlight by Elizabeth Musser. And her favorite color is blue, and she likes light blue, royal blue, navy blue, so I thought this cover was perfect for that. I haven't read this book yet, but I'm going to get to it this year. The next one is a book that was published the year that they were born, so that would be 1971. I don't personally own a book from 1971. I think she owns this book, but I'm not positive. It is The First 4 Years by Laura Ingalls Wilder, and I'll read the little piece about it that I saw on Wikipedia. It says, "The First 4 Years is an autobiographical. It says, The First 4 Years is an autobiographical novel. I don't think I actually know how to say that word. Autobiographical. I think that's right. Anyway, novel by Laura Ingalls Wilder, published in 1971 and commonly considered the last of 9 books in the Little House series. The series had initially concluded at 8 children's novels, following Wilder to a mature age in her marriage with Almanzo Wilder." So I know she has the set of Little House on the Prairie books, but since this says that there was originally only 8 and this is the 9th one, I don't know if she has that book in her set, so I'll have to ask her about that. But she loved these books growing up, and she recently, within the last year, bought the series, so I thought that was the perfect book for that question. The next one is a book spent in their favorite season, and hers would be fall, and so I chose Autumn by the Sea by Melissa Tagg, and she has read this book and absolutely loves it, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Next one is a book title starting with a letter in their first name. I just went with J because that's the first letter in her first name, and for this I went with Juniper Bean Resorts to Murder. Really cute cover, and I know she enjoyed reading this book. So the next question is a book character that reminds you of them, and for this I chose Jenny Flanagan from the Baxter series. I didn't grab a book from the Baxter series. I have this one because I'm going to use it for a later question, but this is Leaving by Karen Kingsbury, and it's all about Jenny and her daughter Bailey, and I just think that Jenny and Bailey's relationship reminds me of my mom and I's relationship. Bailey is very open with her mom about things going on in her life. She has been ever since she was a little girl. And it just seems like Jenny always knows what to say, when to give advice, and when to let Bailey make her own decisions. And I feel like that's something that my mom is really good at. Jenny also has a strong prayer life, and I know my mom does too. I have 2 older brothers, and I know growing up that her prayer life was very strong for us, and still is to this day as adults. So that is why I chose Jenny Flanagan. And the next one is a book with something in it they love or love to do. So for this one, I chose A Royal Christmas by Melody Carlson. And the reason I chose this is because my mom loves Christmas and she loves Christmas movies, but a lot of times the ones that are royal, set in like royal at a castle or whatever, those are a lot of times her favorites. So, and I know she loved this book. I did too. And it's a good little Christmas book. Okay, the next one is a book you have enjoyed or think you would enjoy together. And I went for another Christmas one and did The Mistletoe Countess by Pepper Basham. We both absolutely love this book because of the setting and the humor. Grace and Freddie, the two main characters in this book, have hilarious banter. It's really unmatched by anything I've ever read. So we enjoy talking to each other about our favorite one-liners, and I highly suggest this book if you are looking for something Christmassy this year. It's really not totally Christmas vibes, but it's talked about, so it could be a winter read. But anyway, we absolutely loved reading that this past winter. So the next one is a book you'd recommend or have recommended to them. And the first one that came to my mind was The Letter Tree by Rachel Fordham. And I had just recently read this and absolutely loved it. And so I told her that she needed to read it soon, and she enjoyed it as well. So it's a cute little romance story. There's humor, mystery, faith, all the things that we love in a book pretty much. So the next one is a book they recommend or choose for you to read next. And I'm getting ready to read A Voice in the Wind by Francine Rivers. As soon as I finish my current book, I'm gonna pick this up finally. This is a book and series that she read last year or the year before, and it really impacted her, and she's been wanting me to read it ever since. So I am going to get to that soon. Might even get to start it today. So that would be great. The next one is a book showing strong motherhood. So this is the one I chose, Leaving For by Karen Kingsbury. In this book, Bailey leaves home in Indiana and chases her dreams on Broadway. And so you just see how Bailey and Jenny's relationship continues to grow as she grows up, as Bailey grows up. And I just see a lot of me and my mom in that. And so that is all for the books. The next one is to tag some people to do this, and I would just say to anyone who wants to do this tag, go ahead and do it. It's a lot of fun. It makes you think a little bit about your mom, and yeah, I just thought it was a fun, quick little video to do. So with that being said, that's all I had for this tag. It was super fun. Thank you to Taylor for coming up with this, and to Lucy for tagging me. Like I said, I'll link both of their channels below. And just a little look ahead at my channel. This coming weekend, I plan to film a June TBR, and then the week after that, I will film my May reading wrap-up, which that'll be the first wrap-up video I've ever done. So looking forward to both of those. I hope you check them out. And with that being said, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.